The storm desk. Read the storm, book the roofs. You crossed 1 million, then 3, and the software piled up. Your CRM says the job is sold, accounting never got the contract amount, and the dumpster went to the wrong house. The truck looks busy. The records lie to each other. By the end of this, you'll know how to think about the 10 apps behind a roofing company built for $5 million a year. Not 10 brand names. 10 jobs the software has to do, and the one rule that decides whether they fight or feed each other. Start with the one rule because it sits under everything. A roofing shop keeps about a dozen records that must stay accurate as you grow. Customer, property, lead, measurement, estimate, contract, schedule, photos, invoice, payment, warranty, safety. Every app you add either owns one, reads it, or duplicates it. Duplication is the enemy, so decide, on paper, the source of truth for each record. That's the one app every other tool reads from. Get it right, and the stack stops fighting you. Now the second question that shapes the whole stack. All-in-one or best-in-class? All-in-one means one platform covers CRM, estimating, scheduling, and payments under one login. Best-in-class means you pair the strongest tool in each lane and wire them together. Neither is automatically right. All-in-one buys fewer integrations and one place to train people. Best-in-class buys depth, and you pay in upkeep and logins. A sane default under 5 million is an all-in-one core plus 2 or 3 specialists. Pick by your bottleneck, not the demo. App 1 is the CRM, the system that catches money before it leaks. CRM means the tool that holds every lead, assigns an owner, and tracks the deal from new to sold to paid. The whole game is follow-up speed and consistency. A lead that sits 2 days usually goes to whoever called back first. The roofing names each have a personality. AccuLynx runs deep on production. Job Nimbus is lighter and faster to adopt. Roofer is built around measurement and proposals. Pick the one that matches your real constraint. No universal winner. Here's the limit nobody puts on the sales deck. ACRM does not generate leads. It works the ones you already have. It fills with whoever found you. The outbound move is a different question. Which roofs in an area are actually due, house by house? That's where a tool like Roof Predict sits next to the CRM, not inside it. It pairs an estimated roof age range with storm physics modeled per home, then flags the roofs most likely worn out. You feed those in as targets and skip the brand new roofs. App 2 is measurement. Stop climbing to count squares. Measurement software turns an address into a roof diagram. Area, facets, pitch, ridge and valley lengths, off aerial or satellite imagery. Eagle View is the accuracy and insurance standard, with its own aerial imagery and reports adjusters widely accept at a price per report. Roofer and RoofSnap give you faster, cheaper measurements inside a platform. The same move. Cheap source for retail, Eagle View when an adjuster will scrutinize the file. And a measurement is geometry, not a damage diagnosis, not a coverage decision. App 3 is estimating, where margin is made or lost. Estimating software turns measurements and materials into a price scope, then the proposal a homeowner signs. The good ones separate 3 things amateurs blur. Quantities, from the measurement. Assumptions, like labor rate, waste factor, tear-off layers. And margin. When those are separate fields, a manager opens any estimate and sees why the number is what it is. Build in the line items that quietly eat margin. Tear-off, decking, underlayment, flashing, ventilation, permits. And in Hail Country, IBHS scores impact-rated shingles from poor to excellent under lab hail. App 4 is scheduling and dispatch. Who goes where, when, with what materials. In roofing, this is harder than most trades, because weather, delivery, crews, and dump runs all line up on one morning. A scheduling tool connects the approved scope to the crew assignment, so the truck rolls out with the address, the access limits, and the material order in hand. The failure it kills is the wrong shingle color and the callback, and safety belongs in the schedule. OSHA requires fall protection at 6 feet, and that applies to residential roofing. App 5 is the field photo app. Roofing runs on photos, before, during, after, the condition that justified the work, the tear-off, the decking, the finished job. A field documentation app stamps each photo with date and location, labels it by roof area, and syncs it to the right job, so nobody loses half of them in a text thread. Company Cam is the center of gravity, because it organizes job site photos and pushes them into the platform you already run. But discipline beats features. If a crew could not safely reach a section, the record says so. App 6 is accounting and job costing. This is the financial source of truth. Invoices, payments, expenses, payroll inputs, reconciliation. The feature that separates real accounting from a glorified checkbook is job costing. Job costing means tracking labor, materials, and overhead against each job so you know which ones made money. Without it, a shop grows revenue and shrinks profit at the same time and never notices for a year. Most roofers run QuickBooks, whose projects feature handles job costing into the millions for residential work. The key integration, sold scope, flows from the CRM into accounting without retyping. App 7 is payments and financing, and here's the line you do not cross. Payments means cards, ACH, and pay links that land back in accounting clean. Financing means letting a homeowner pay over time on a 5-figure job so price stops being the objection. A real closing lever now. But 2 guardrails. Payment data is the most sensitive thing in your stack. Lock it behind multi-factor login. And never offer to waive, cover, or absorb a homeowner's deductible to win the job. In many states, that's insurance fraud. Full stop. App 8 is Documents, Warranty, and Closeout, the file that pays off in year 2. Closeout holds the signed proposal, change orders, permits, inspection sign-offs, warranty registration, and completion photos, all tied to the job. The rule is simple. The closeout record matches the work that was sold and the work that was done. Warranties are a documentation discipline, not a checkbox. Manufacturer system warranties from the likes of GAF often require registration and a certified installer. Skip that, and the enhanced warranty the salesperson promised may not exist when it's needed. App 9 is Safety and Compliance Records, the cheapest insurance you will ever buy. Roofing is one of the most dangerous trades in the country, and falls are the leading cause of construction deaths. A safety app gives training records, toolbox talk logs, hazard analyses, and incident reports a controlled home, not paper forms in someone's truck. OSHA requires fall protection at 6 feet, and covered employers must record serious injuries. Software does not make a job safe, and no app should claim it does. What it does is have the records ready when an inspector asks. App 10 is the reporting dashboard, and here's where Roof Predict fits and where it stops. A dashboard should not be a pretty wall of charts. It should report exceptions. Leads with no next action. Estimates past follow-up. Sold jobs not yet scheduled. Closeouts missing warranty registration. Each is money or risk hiding in plain sight. The dashboard is only as honest as the records feeding it. For the outbound side, Roof Predict adds its own list of properties aged into the replacement window. It does not inspect, diagnose damage, or decide coverage. Roof age is a range, not a date. Close the loop. 10 categories, not 10 brand names, and most right inside one all-in-one core plus a few specialists. Start with the records list. Name one owning system per record. Buy the core that matches your bottleneck, then bolt on measurement, photos, and accounting. Treat the integrations that kill reentry as the real product. Run a security pass before rollout, and pilot one workflow before you convert the company. Then report exceptions, not vanity charts. Get the record straight, and the stack scales with you instead of fighting you. That's the whole game.